Yo, what's good with you? Oh, just want to go through a little bit of recap like I usually do. For the week so far, I've taken a lot of trades. I'd say about 3 or 4 so far. Starting off with the Dixie price action right now. We got the weekly open. Price action came out. Price action opened from the weekly open on the 19th and gave us a high. And since then, we've done okay, 50% retracement, and now we are reacting. But since we've hit that 50% area, which is right here, we have not been able to make new highs. So let me see what we got. This kind of looks like a shift of structure from this high, this high. Looks like a shift of structure, high, lower high, potentially going down and do that lower low. Now, with this price action coming off a bullish trend from last week's price action, I do not feel that this is going to continue to drop and continue to be bearish. What you have to do and look out for is say, okay, well, this uptrend is now over. So I no longer should be looking for buys. How do I know the uptrend is over? Okay, high, low, higher high. If this is the higher low, we should be going to make new highs. There is no new high created. There's a potential lower high created. This isn't established as a lower high just yet because there's no new lower low created. But at the same time, you had this area, this line, this place in the market that price action wasn't able to push past. Look at the high, you got the low, high, then you got this area here. Right here, it finally pushed past it, closed below that line, which, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's imaginary, but it's just there for props, I guess you want to call it, or confluence, or whatever you want, however you want to look at it. But that trend, for the most part, has been broken, and now you see this downtrend starting to create. Same thing as over here. You got the high, you got the low, potential lower high, lower than that high, and that's on the daily time frame. Going down to create that new lower low, and for that lower low to happen, prices have to drop all the way back down here. And so I just don't think that is set up for the DXY, you know, based off of what's going on within the last month or two. So for tonight, what I'll be looking forward to see, I probably won't take any shorts on this first hand simply because it's resistance is here. And from where price action currently is, you're looking at about 7 pips. So yeah, not enough range. Just enough to get you clapped. I think you got some good shorts about to pop off and price action just goes back higher. So yeah, you definitely want to wait on that. So possible sales below 93.12. So what you want to see is the close below. You see how this candle wick below it, but didn't close below it. This candle wick below it, but didn't close below it. You want to see a candle close below there. That doesn't mean take the immediate sales because there's another resistance down at 93.049. You want to see a candle close below it. And when I see a candle close below it, I like to see a candle retest that area and then come down, potential targets down here, or even down here to these lows. So on a daily time frame, or you know, this on this 4-hour time frame, this is the lower high that gave you the new high. So price action has from this point all the way down to this point to continue to still be in a bullish trend only on your higher time frame. So that's what I'll be looking for on UJ or DXY. I have not taken any trades on DXY this week. UJ did get it cracking on UJ this week. I did remark this. I have another video that I recorded. I'll drop that one as well that shows the shorts that I took from up here. But from last night, I had my fibs already placed on there. I had these zones that I was looking for price action to come back to. And this was my first zone between, what is this? 109.626 and 109.670. I said if price action pushing to that level and exhaust, I'm getting busy when it comes back out of that level. And what you can see is on the one hour time frame, I watched I don't trade the NY, so I didn't come in into the Asian. just like now. I let price action push all the way into that zone because I was not interested in these buys whatsoever because I knew if it exhausted in this area, wick above, didn't close above, that I definitely was gonna take those shorts, no matter what. Like if it only came down for 10 pips, I was looking for them 10 pips. But fortunately, I closed out this trade before market closed today. And I think I got them somewhere like this right here down at the bottom. Because it was on top of my bearish continuation zone. You jump out to the daily, you'll see why there's a bearish continuation zone. Go ahead and blank all that. So right here we got a low, we got a low. We just broke all these even lows and come back down. Okay, so the bearish continuation zone is there. And the next resistance is down at 108,721. That's on UJ. So if we break through there, break, retest, and then I'll take the same setup, same trade, same scenario as we have right here on the 1 hour. Break that level, retest it, and get busy. Broke this level, retest, and got busy. I took these from up here though, so pretty good night overall on UJ. Monday night caught sales from where were we at? This level. No, I caught UJ shorts from here all the way down to here. And then I closed out and let all this play out. And then I caught from here all the way down there. So overall, pretty good risk to rewards taking on those. GJ, I did not get busy. Well, yeah, no, I didn't take the trade. I did not get busy on GJ simply because I wanted that retracement back up a little bit higher, just like I got outlined here, which could still potentially happen. Just not right now. And last night, if it didn't get there, then I wasn't going short. That's why I went with UJ because it did reach my level within my time frame. But for now on GJ, oh, I wanted to explain this this Asian setup that I like to use a lot. And this is probably the best. So for the most part, you know, mark up the time frames from the top to the bottom. With this setup, I am able to see it on the smaller time frame a lot better because it's all dealing with consolidation once that Asian session opens up. And what I usually look for is it's based off of the range from the New York high to the New York low going into the Asian. I just watch how price action opens up, and then for the most part, what I see drop down to 5. For the most part, what I saw was here's the high from the 20th, Monday's high, Monday's low. I saw price action open up and consolidate. It started to push up a bit, then it started to crash a bit, then it started to push up a bit. So with that push up, it didn't break the high. With that push down, it didn't break the low. So then what I saw was price action push back to the highs, didn't break this high, push back to the lows, didn't break that low. So that's when I decided to draw in my range. And so what I was looking for was whatever side price action broke out from, that's the side I was going to take the trade from. And I've done this plenty of times in the past, so I was kind of confident in the setup in the trade arrangement of what I was looking for. Simply because what I was looking for, okay, we broke to the bottom, probably wouldn't have been the best setup because I only would have took the shorts into the lows of the NY, which is 22 pips, not bad, but you know, with all this resistance and all this consolidation looking left, the range is, you know, it might have been choppy coming down to the downside, but if it broke out to the upside, which it actually did, then you got, oh, sorry, right there, 45 pip range. So, like I said, I did not take this trade, but what I was looking for when I was watching GJ for a couple minutes last night, it broke out to the top. Always wait for that retest. Bam, get busy. It didn't even push back inside the range, but maybe a pip or two, and then it just took off. 45 pip, take profit hit, got the Asian low, Asian high. And so what I usually do with that, go to a higher time frame, and then refresh, and then back over. So what I look for with this to see if price action is going to continue. Right now, this is a downtrend, so I would have been looking for a continuation to the downside with my NY and Asian ranges, highs and lows. And so what I would have been looking for with this is, did we break the low? No, we did not. So not continuing right now. Did we break the high for a possible bullish continuation for a stronger pullback? We kind of played around at the top of it, but we did not break it. And what actually happened was price action finally dropped to the bottom, broke those lows, created new lows, and now it's just consolidating. I have not checked the news, so I don't know if there's news to come out yet for tonight. But yeah, that's just easy little quick little setup. I've capitalized on multiple times, and as you can see, the original stops on this trade was right below this NY low. So 45 pip take profit below that low. So about a 40 pip stop loss. But once you get, more comfortable and experienced with this setup, you trail stops pretty fast. With those stops, let me see if I can move this without messing up the whole. Okay, go this and let's go this way. Once you see price, or once I saw, what I would do is once price actually pull away from the zone, breaking those highs, I would slowly but surely start to creep up that stop loss and take out. If price action did decide to go against me, then I have less risk on the table. So this would have been my first retest entry break. This would have been the second retest. So I would have went stops to here. As we broke above those highs, I look for the next retest, and at that point, that's the second break and retest that I would have seen. So stop to break even. Eventually coming in and trailing stops. This probably would have been the first trail. And then as price action broke above this level and came back and retested and started out above there, that would have been his second trailing stop. Now, if I would have trailed the stops, if I was in this trade, I would have been stopped out here and not potentially hit and take profit. So those trailing stops is one thing that I am looking to expand on as far as my trading game, because I have not mastered trailing stops just yet. I got a lot of different ways to get in. I got a lot of different ways to get out, but as far as trailing the stops and allowing price to just go and smash targets, it's gonna be plenty of setups that I've gotten in and that I can show you that, like right here. I did get in this GU last night. Pretty much the same concept / idea, but the range on GU is not as big once you broke out and got to that TP. So 20 pips, but like so, we had the high, or we had the area where price started to range right up in here. Did not break the lows, haven't broke the highs, started to range, we broke out, retested, got in, boom. First broke away, retested, pulled the stops up, broke away again, retested, and then I think that's probably when I trailed, and then as you can see, look a lot better on the small time frame. You can see how many times, break and retest, then come back. And I think I was stopped out either over here or over there. Only targeting those NY highs. So, like I said, that setup has proven to be pretty profitable for me. I've run it a few times, and as you can see, here are the results. AU, pretty much the same thing. The difference with AU was, once I got into this trade, that's when I decided to apply the fibs from this push down, complex correction back up. And what I saw was, as soon as I got into the trade, this candle was right at that 50% mark. So as soon as I got in, here we go back over in here. This is why I got in back over here. As soon as I got in, I didn't wait for the reaches. I got in off the break. But as soon as I got in, I know we were right at that 50% mark. So as it broke, like I said, I don't think I would have had lows way down here, but probably would have been below this wick originally. But as it broke and came back and then pushed out, me being in drawdown, you can see this red line here is where I had price couldn't close below for me once it did this move here. And then once it got up and started throwing, this candle closed without a wick on a 15-minute chart. This candle closed bearish. The next candle closed bearish. Yeah, close up everything. I'm out. The chances are not looking good, and you can see what happened. So overall, I'm 9 pips on GU or AU. which, you know, for the most part, I ain't disappointed in because as you can see, the R&R on UJ and then did not do anything on GJ. I did close off partials up here, but overall, about 12 pips and then 4 pips on the runner. On GU and then AU 9 pips. AJ didn't act up on. Had JPY. I was looking for shorts below 85.73. Still below 85.73, which I don't think I took. Because this don't look like a bunch of nothing. Over the UCAD, and this was from Monday night. I did not mess back with UCAD after we got blocked over here. So for the most part, UJ, GJ, and AU last night. Pretty good risk to rewards, pretty good earnings, pretty good ratios, pretty good setups, pretty good analysis, and things worked out pretty well last night. The Asian session is open and in effect, and yet again, as you can see, if we just slide this over to indicate when we open up for the Asian session, nothing just yet. Oh, I'm gonna blank all these and start over because, yeah, I don't like all that. I can't really tell what's going on with this. But yeah. So those are my pairs for right now. Those are the trades I've taken so far. Like I said, I got that other video from Monday's trade. I'm gonna drop, or Monday's trades. I'm gonna drop, as well as this video. I'm gonna drop, then I'm gonna mark up and then see what we can do for the night. That's all I got for this one. Welcome to the youth.